Hey guys, we actually got the information now of how to do the event. I did try it a little bit, but I'm going to read off some of the stuffs here. So we got Operation Buried Depth. We bring our first Operation 2019, blah, blah, blah. I already reviewed that yesterday. The operation begins with community goal. The hunt is on tunnel. Can you unlock the secrets of the dead? If you've been paying attention to Death Streams, you may already know where to start looking. You can receive operation-specific rewards by participating in parts of this event. The first reward is more abstract. You can expand the orb violence by solving a puzzle together. I'm not sure they were talking about, let's see if I have it up here. This puzzle right here, by the way, I got this from Rob because it seems like every Warframe partner got one, or at least maybe 4 or 5 of the Warframe partners, because A, B, C, D. I don't know if there's an E, F, or G, but 4 Warframe partners, I could say, up to this point, got one. And then actually one of Rob's viewers solved that. So I'm assuming that this is showing you like a roadmap of where fractures would be. It says buried depths, sector D, and then he kind of like finished it. I'm assuming it's a he, but he or she finished it. But we're gonna see, or you're gonna learn as I read more of what I'm talking about. Anyhow, so thermal fractures are cracking open the surface of Venus. Consequence of Nef'Anyel's unrelenting greed. He's willing to do whatever it takes for a quick crop, including putting the whole orb violence at risk. By figuring out how to stop the thermal fracture, you're able to earn these rewards, which is Operation Emblem Amalgamates 4. So you get 2 different tiers. The first tier gives you 2, and the second tier gives you another 2. You get an Operation Scissor, and then you get Optical Vandal. Optical Vandal, you need to get 100 of them to be able to get it. You get 1 point for each thermal fracture you close. If you close 4 fractures with 1 cooling canister, you get bonus 3.7 total. So when I did this earlier, I'm gonna show this actually of me kind of doing it, or a little bit of me doing this. I used 1 canister. The team I was with, they used 1 canister, and we flew up. They're gonna say this in the past notes too. You want to go by bird's eye view and kind of look at it. I streamed this yesterday on Twitch towards the end of my stream. I'm not gonna try to. So basically, first thing I did was I flew up, not fly up, and you have to find the explorer orb. Somebody waypointed it. I asked somebody, can you waypoint the explorer? You have to find one of these fractures. Then you have to go find the Arachnoid. Once you fight the Arachnoid will have enemies that spawn, and when the enemies spawn, they drop the canisters. And once they drop the canisters, as you can see, this is a lot hectic. I should not have used Evolve for this, and I learned that way after. But basically, you fight this Exploder Orb, and then he's going to spawn enemies. The Exploder Orb is going to drop, spawn enemies that drop canisters. Once you get a canister to drop, as you're going to see somewhere on me playing here, one of us is going to grab one. So as you can see, all the squares or cubes on the map, those are all the canisters you pick up. You pick up one of the canisters, and then you bring it to the fissure over there. And once you have it in the fissure, you drop it on there. As you can see on the left side of the screen here, we got fracture still in progress. We put 1 canister in there. Now, when we did this yesterday, I was dying a lot because I had a raw. I'm going to talk about team building as I let you guys watch this. So I will honestly say that you want to have at least a tanky frame. So maybe something like Rhino, Chroma, or Frost. They can attack the fissure. So you want somebody who can basically CC the whole area. So if you want to go tank or CC, you can use Frost, Gara, Vauban, or is that all? Yeah, I think there's everybody who can put up a shield. I would definitely say a Chroma or Rhino would be nice for the buffs and the survivability. Fire Chroma, mostly for the HP buff, so you're not falling as much. A Trend won't heal the objective, but as long as you have your teammates next to you, everybody can get picked up and you have your revives. But you can have a healer. Healer is definitely optional. I would say DPS, so Chroma or Mesa or Nova for DPS, and Nova, yes, Nova is a DPS, and you use her molecular punch, it slows down everything, and then everything takes like 100 plus damage on that. But, so, I think good team building will be any type of DPS, a tank, a support that either can heal or buff the team, and healer as optional. So, if I can get a team going successfully, I'm probably going to have, like, maybe Garuda or Trinity, Chroma, Rhino, or Frost or Gara, and then Mesa are, I guess Mesa kind of is the best DPS in my opinion, but Mesa or Equinox or something like that for DPS. That's the kind of team building I'm gonna do. But when this whole thing right here finishes, it goes from 82. I think we took one canister and we put it in there, and I think we did 3 before it disappeared. And then I'm like, are we done here? And then everybody was like, yeah, I guess so. Hold up, I'm trying to find it. So after it gets to like 98, which or it gets to 100%, which whoa, we almost lost that thing. You're gonna see it says still incomplete, and then you pick it up, and you can see how it's halfway full right there, and I dropped it instantly because I got dropped. But it says it's distilled, and I'm gonna show what happens if you actually complete a full one in the topic. So towards the end, we only got it up to 3. We couldn't finish the last one because we didn't know what the hell we was doing, and we didn't know we were supposed to have kept going, and nobody else waypointed it, so we all left after that. A lot of us didn't know what the hell we was doing. We made it to this one, and then it got all the way to 100%. So I'm gonna kind of zoom through here a little bit. Enemies gonna spawn. There's a lot of hectic fighting going on. I think I broke it. All right, and then you're gonna see here that it's like basically 1/4 full. So I'm gonna explain this a little bit more. So it's gonna be right here. I don't know if I picked it up, somebody else picked it up, but you're gonna see. See, yeah, it disappeared. Either that or somebody grabbed it and didn't know what to do with it. So I tried to pick it up because I was trying to figure out what to do with it, and then like we just kind of left at that point. So I will be streaming this again today if you guys want to come watch and join me in doing the mission. But where's that phone topic right here? So it said you get 1 point for each thermal fracture you close. So we did 1 canister on 3 fissures, and it was 3/4 full. So that means if we would have did 4 of those fissures, would have got 1 completed and would have got a bonus 3 points. I have 3 points on my thing right now. Also, right here it says diluted thermal is research you receive as a result of using single canister coolant reactor canister to close 4 fractures. So you can complete 4 of those fractures, you will get this diluted thermal. We don't know what it's used for yet, but it's a new resource. This can be banked and accumulated. Who knows, maybe they have a role in taking down a major threat. So apparently, with that line being said, maybe you need them to fight the Orb Mother, because it don't seem like you can fight the Exploder Orb right now. So kind of explain mostly all of this right here in that one video I just kind of showed you. Close 4 fractures with 1 coolant canister for bonuses. This is the bonus. Find the Arachnoid, or to find the Exploder Orb. He's going to spawn Arachnoids. The Arachnoids are going to drop coolant. You use coolant to try to close the fissures. Use bird eye view as I showed at the beginning. Use your Arcwing if you have one, or have somebody who has an Arcwing if you don't have one, to fly up, find the fissures while after they've pinpointed the fissures with G, waypoint at, have everybody go towards the fissure, and then somebody else go find the Exploder Orb, and then you attack the Exploder Orb, bring it to the fissure, and then those fissures close by. And like I said, you need somebody who could defend. So I'm honestly Frost, Gara, Garuda. If you want to use HP, I don't think Garuda's going to be good for defending. I retract that. So Nova, Frost, and Gara, like, good for defense. Also Limbo. Limbo's a perfect frame you can use for defense. And since honestly, he can freeze all the enemies in there, Limbo might be the best CC. And also, Limbo got a new skin, which I will do a video about that later. Also, it says, scan anything that looks mysterious. And map just might be floating around Orb Violets. So apparently, they're going to have these data hashes, and you should definitely scan them. So at first, I thought they meant like scan like the fissures and whatnot, but maybe that was not the case. So you're gonna have these things right here. You gotta be on the lookout for. So while you're fighting and stuff, make sure you have your scanner out in case you see one of those. Oh yeah, it said brief note about difficulty. Some players may find some of the combat encounters of this operation difficult. It is intended that this is higher difficulty. Brief note about event reoccurrence. We have this set up to occur as a world event frequently. This would not be a case of Hildren being inaccessible, as thermal fracture will occur in the Orb Vast regularly, enabling the boss fight. We will be monitoring for balance as always. So I read it wrong last time. I thought Hildren came from the other Orb Matter, but it seems that Hildren comes from the Exploder Orb. So that means that Hildren is probably locked behind this event, with that being said. But as they said and stated, this event will occur often, so you don't have to worry about that. It said, good luck, Tunnel. You can help each other if you know where to look. But yeah. So that's basically like all of that right there. I kind of condensed that off and just talked to you about it. But yeah, let's see what you got here. Don't know what that means. Alright, I'm hiding that again. Either way, so that's really all that I have for you guys today with this video. This is kind of me explaining how the the Buried Depths event works. So make sure you work together as a team and get that done. Like I said, try to have a type of tank to survive and help the team get up whenever they fall, or a buffer. Chroma is good for that. Try to have somebody who could defend the objective. That's like Gara, Frost, Limbo. Limbo probably be optimal if you have them. Frost is very common. Gara is very early on to get. You could bring Horror or Trinity if you really want that CC and heal with the I forgot what her chain link is called, but that or Horror's one to kind of like freeze all the enemies and have a lot of duration on that. And the 4 is the oh shit button. You need to press that to give everybody that attack buff. I'm pretty sure we're gonna need Chroma and Horror when it comes to that boss fight, when the community figures out how to fight that. When we get information on how to fight the Orb Mother, I will talk about that. And also, what else I said? Tank, DPS. Oh yeah, DPS. Chroma can work at DPS, or Mesa can work at DPS. Excalibur can work at DPS, and CC. So like I said, most of the it's really not that hard to do. You just kind of like, it's like a mobile defense mission. Honestly, it's a high-end mobile defense mission. Just really work together as a team and try to defend those things. Try to use one coolant for 4 fixtures, and then your points is gonna rack up. Honestly, so I mean, honestly, if you can do 7 points per mission that you do, 7 divided by 100 is like what? I don't know. Let me check real quick. So 100 divided by 7 is I'm not good at quick math. Like, look, that's like 14 fixtures. That's like 14 if you do it very successfully, which really probably is gonna be really time consuming. So you take that times, like, because it took her like 10 to 15 minutes to do that, times 10 minutes, and then that's how many hours you got for doing it. But yeah, so 140 hours or something like that you're going to be putting into this event most likely if you get a very successful team going on. But that's all I really have for you guys today, and thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you really like my content, and tell me if you guys have anything that I missed out in this event. Also, if you have any questions, just go ahead and ask me in the comment section, and I'll answer it as I learn more. Also, check out my stream when I'm going to be streaming this later on today, and you guys have a beautiful day.